Hi, and welcome to Kidney Plugged In. As you work on your New Year's resolutions, remember to prioritize your mental and social well-being alongside your physical health. To help you do so, on this episode of Plugged In, we'll be focusing on these important areas that help contribute to your overall health. So please stay with us because we have tips and tools to help you work on your New Year's resolutions. Coming up next, right here on Kidney Plugged In.
You don't need to have a direct connection to kidney health to volunteer with us. There are many opportunities to get involved at the Kidney Foundation and other organizations. Many physicians are encouraging volunteerism for building and maintaining a healthy lifestyle because volunteering offers numerous benefits, including improving your physical, social, and mental well-being, learning new skills, and making lasting friendships. By volunteering your time and talents, you can feel good about making a meaningful impact in your community. Here are some stories from our volunteers sharing their experiences and the difference volunteering has made in their lives.
Hi, I'm Charles Cook from Kitchener, Ontario.
My name is Jesse. I live in Victoria, British Columbia.
My name is Carmen Comish. I'm from Whitehorse, Yukon.
My name is Clarence Ribeiro, and I'm a volunteer with the Canadian Kidney Foundation.
Hi, I'm Jess Bailey from Kitchener, Ontario.
Hey, my name is Dan Slater. I'm from Toronto, Ontario.
I'm Loy from Richmond Hill, Ontario.
I'm Rachel Hassan from Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island.
Hi, I'm Marissa. And I'm Heather, Marissa's mom.
I'm Marcus, Marissa's dad.
And we're from Merritt, BC, and we volunteer for the Kidney Foundation because we want to spread awareness to other people and help people like me with kidney disease.
I volunteer with the Kidney Foundation because I want to do my part to help people with kidney disease have a chance to live a better life.
Because I received a kidney transplant on August 16th, 2007.
My son Ryan, who was diagnosed with kidney disease when he was just 10.
I know how it feels like to have kidney disease.
I volunteer with the Kidney Foundation because I want to make a positive impact and develop a sense of fulfillment through service to others.
I decided to become a volunteer after a good friend of mine developed kidney disease, and I decided what better way to help raise awareness than to become a volunteer.
4 years ago, I received a kidney transplant, and they were there for me. They answered my questions, and they had great information, and honestly, I just wanted to do the same thing for other people. And also, it's a great community.
I volunteer for the Kidney Foundation because I like to give back.
2 words that best describe my volunteer experience at the Kidney Foundation are educational and rewarding.
2 words that best describe my volunteer experience at the Kidney Foundation are community and fun.
2 words that best describe my volunteer experience at the Kidney Foundation are having a successful walk,
inspiring and impactful,
Educational and rewarding.
and I would say amazing and grateful.
2 words that best describe my volunteer experience at the Kidney Foundation are fulfilling and friendships.
Hopeful and inspiring.
Rewarding and therapeutic.
Busy. There's a lot going on at the Kidney Foundation, especially with World Kidney Month. Last month, I got to speak at Toronto General Hospital, part of UHN. I get to do one-on-ones with people. I get to do peer support in groups. And the second word is, I'm going to say community again, because honestly, I've met so many people through it that I wouldn't have known otherwise.
Community and fun.
Extremely rewarding to give back to a community that I've received lots of support. I've been doing one-on-one peer support for a few years now, and I can't tell how much it feels and how rewarding it is to share my journey and see others feel really relieved to hear that that they're not alone. And in terms of therapeutic, for me, my kidney journey does get me emotional at times. And so by sharing my journey, I feel like I'm able to relieve some of that anxiety or stress or sadness that I sometimes have in thinking about certain parts of my kidney journey.
You should sign up to volunteer with the Kidney Foundation because you gain skills, make friends, and support your community.
You should sign up to be a volunteer with the Kidney Foundation because kidney disease affects way more people than I think many of us believe, and it's an opportunity to make a real impact in raising awareness.
You should sign up to volunteer with the Kidney Foundation because you will meet so many amazing people and make a big impact on people's lives with kidney disease.
1 in 10 have kidney disease, So no doubt you will find somebody that does, and you will find your volunteering work so rewarding.
Because volunteering gives you the opportunity to directly improve the quality of life of someone living with kidney disease.
It is a really good group of people. They have been working together for a long time. They really care about the cause, and they really support you. They're just there for you as much as you need them. And then if you need them for more, they're still available for that. It's not a difficult thing to do. It gets you involved in the community, and it's just been a great experience overall. I recommend it for all.
You should sign up to volunteer for the Kidney Foundation because it's a wonderful organization. A lot of the people that volunteer at the Kidney Foundation are kidney patients. And, you know, when I think about all the support I've gotten, it was all done and provided by a lot of other wonderful kidney patients.
I think that you'll be surprised of the personal growth you can kind of gather from working with the Kidney Foundation.
Volunteering for the foundation gave me wonderful opportunities for getting involved in activities that will be uplifting for those affected by kidney disease. It also helped me to understand the depth and breadth of efforts in place for the cause. From my very humbling and rewarding personal experience, I would encourage everyone to take part in volunteer activities for Kidney Foundation, as it will bring more meaning and purpose to your life.
I know a lot of our patients take advantage of the peer support program, and that tends to be a volunteer-led program. And for example, a lot of my patients come in and, you know, a lot of people you meet the first time and they have established kidney disease and they had no idea they have kidney disease and they have no idea what their future is going to hold. So that creates a lot of anxiety and worry, and I find the peer support program can be very beneficial to direct those patients to those volunteers, just to talk through their diagnosis and what the future may hold and what they can expect and what resources are available to them.
Certainly the motivation to help other people with kidney disease, that is what drove me to wanting to be a facilitator and wanting to try to be a good facilitator and help people out. So it's definitely helpful being a facilitator. I've often said it to people that I get just as much out of it as what I'm giving, I'm sure. And it's very fulfilling.
Peer review, which are other researchers and scientists in Canada who have knowledge in the area of kidney health or kidney research. They'll have an idea, a hypothesis of what they think is true, and then they'll put down on paper in their application exactly how they're going to prove or disprove this idea for consideration of funding. Our goal as the review committee is to make sure that there's enough thought and justification so that we actually see the dollars spent in a very well and wise manner.
Having to deal with kidney disease takes a toll on not only your body, but your mind as well. The Kidney Foundation made a big difference for me. You're provided information about the foundation when you do get diagnosed. And to be able to have somewhere to go where, you know, their main focus is on providing support and research to help find a cure, it gave me kind of a sense of community.
Leave me a message and I'll get back to you.
I can't believe it's been almost 20 years since we met. My whole life has changed. Whenever I felt alone, you were there for me. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I couldn't have done it without the Kidney Foundation. And now, I need you more than ever.
Hi, my name is David C. Jones, and hey, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to think back to a time when you really, really laughed. Laughter is an important part about being human. It's not just some random emotion. It's not like an optional add-on. It's something that has evolved over millions of years in human beings and other animals, and it's helped us thrive and survive. Feel good. When we laugh, we trigger our body to release different hormones, including dopamine, serotonin, and best of all, endorphins. It also helps reduce stress hormones like epiprines. You get smarter. For example, if someone tells a joke, it fires off an electrical impulse past the amygdala and the limbic system and goes all the way down to the cerebral cortex to try to guess what the punchline is going to be before we hear it. And then it just keeps on firing as we determine whether we find it funny or not. Brain exercises. We get healthier. When we start laughing out loud, our lungs start pumping, our blood starts flowing, and we lower our blood pressure. When we are laughing, our muscles tighten. Some of them will relax, some of them will tighten. Our facial muscles, as well as our core, gets really activated when we're guffawing. And when we're laughing, that's really pumping our lungs. So as we are producing that ha 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 sound or that he sound, and that's releasing toxins and stale air. 4, it can also help release trauma. Whenever we hear bad news or someone tells us something that very much upsets us, we either hold our breath or we'll do a sharp intake of breath. As we keep doing that, we start trapping those negative emotions, that negative reaction down into our core, into the bottom of our lungs, into our swamp, down to the pelvic floor. And when we start to really breathe and do deep breath work, or even better, laughter, we start really scooping that up, reaching down into the bottom of our lungs and releasing it, releasing that pent-up emotion, that pent-up negativity. That's why sometimes when you're laughing, you start to cry, or you get like almost a ferocious, angry look on your face, because you're unlocking and releasing everything out of your swamp and out into the universe. You're processing it in a way that is quite joyful and playful. But wait, there's more. You can also build connection. When we are laughing in a group, we tend to laugh easier. We get activated by the other people laughing. We activate others. It kind of goes in a circle. Conversations with laughter in them last longer. And when we are laughing, we are opening up ideas of cooperation and wanting to work together. It is not something to be left up to chance. We need to seek it out and to promote it as often as possible. Bring people into your life who make you laugh until you can't breathe. They will give you energy to keep on going. Laughter brings us together and it comforts us and others.
I'm Daniela, and we are art therapy interns.
Hi, yes, I'm also so happy to be here. I'm excited to share the art therapy process, and I'm always excited to bring new people on board and create art together. I'm just excited to jump into it.
We're just going to discuss it, Brooke and I, what we think art therapy is. It's really therapy, but we have an extra superpower and an extra tool, which is art making. So we're not just talking to you when we're going through a therapeutic session. We're actually asking you to, create art, to, destroy art, to build art, to create together. And we feel like that offers another perspective to whatever issues we're trying to deal with or talk through.
When you're in a regular therapy session, it's kind of just like one-on-one. So it's the therapist and the client talking back and forth. Obviously in a group setting, it's more than that. But with the art, you have like a bit of like a triangle. So you're in dialogue with the person, but you're also in dialogue with the art. And then you can ask questions to the art and about the art. And it creates a really interesting way to hold whatever you're working on that session, whatever emotion, if it's fun, if it's play, it just adds this other element to the art therapy group.
It's also a place if you don't want to dig into deep emotions, because we can definitely reach deep feelings when we're doing art therapy. It's also a place to experiment and to play and to just remember our inner child and bring them out a little bit more, because that could, offer us some sort of a life review. It can remind us of our resources, what makes us feel good. It's a really cool tool to kind of get to know ourselves a little bit better. We say it's a safe space. We really care about how you're feeling inside the group and if it feels safe. Because if you're not feeling safe, you're not going to be able to heal, you're not going to be able to express yourself and, let whatever is inside out.
An invitation to make a mess too. Again, we're not, with art therapy, we're not making the perfect image. It's about the process, not the product. This one's a really fun one to get into that. We're going to take, you can see my two little colors here, and just pretend this is a page in front of me. We're just going to draw at the same time, and you can let your breath kind of lead you and going in circles. Or maybe this hand wants to lead for a bit and you follow it. And then maybe this hand wants to lead and you're following that. Or maybe they want to work in different ways. So whatever kind of just feels correct. This work is called a bilateral scribble, and bilateral basically means both sides of the body. And it really helps with regulating. It really is great for grounding. If you want to just do a little bit of a somatic work, a check-in, and then get both sides of the brain just talking.
I like to switch my pens in the middle, just find it more interesting.
You can actually hold it a bit away from you and maybe turn the page and see. It kind of looks like looking at clouds. Like, can you see anything? Like, is there an image?
This one is called Self as Tree. It's one of my favorites. I always bring it up because it's something that I feel helps me get to know you better. And every time I do it, I learn a little bit more about myself. Self as Tree is you thinking of yourself as a tree. If you were a tree, what would your tree look like? Would you have branches that are full of fruit? Would they be bare? Would it be full of leaves? Are you well rooted? Are you next to water? Do you have what you need next to you, your resources? Is there sunshine coming? Is it nighttime? I like to think of all the different aspects of the environment as well as the tree and how it represents who I am.
I chose orange and blue. Orange is one of my favorite colors. And then I think of blue as like water, and I thought of the roots as very grounded like water. Well, I have 2 cats, I'll disclose that. So I put 2 holes there if they want to live in the tree. And then I decided that he was going to smile. You see how much you can get from just drawing a tree.
You don't have to have fancy materials to be able to join these sessions or to create. Anything around your kitchen can work. Like if you have turmeric and water, if you have vinegar with some food coloring, you can really make your own colors. There's no right or wrong material to have with you. If you are excited about trying something, this is the right space to do so. So if you have lots of art materials and sewing materials next to you and you haven't used them, come to art therapy and you can kind of play with them with us.
This is Wormy. He's really good at snuggles and eating.
This is Mr. Squiggle. Yay.
He's a good friend to have when you're in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you imagine losing most of something without realizing it? Over time, kidney disease can destroy up to 80% of kidney function before you notice any symptoms. Talk to your family doctor to see if you're at risk and need to be screened. It could save your life.
Welcome to the Kidney Wellness Hub. I'm so glad you could join us today. My name is Graham Paul and I'm a kidney transplant recipient. Joining me today is a friend and a fitness coach, Mike.
My name is Riley and I'm a clinical exercise physiologist.
It's very important to breathe. Yes. Welcome to Kidney Wellness Hub. My name is Patty Cruikshank, and I'm so glad that you joined me today. Today's class is a 30 minutes full body workout with compound movements that will help you melt calories, increase endurance, and build up some muscle.
My name is Tenzin Yeshi, and today's class is a set of seated exercise for anyone who has low or limited mobility.
My name is Amy McCall, and today's class is a seated class designed to ease tension and de-stress after a long day.
My name is Danielle McCullough, and today's class is breath and core.
My name is Alexa, and I'm a personal trainer and group fitness instructor.
After transplant surgery, I found that my core was quite weak, especially after having the incision in the midsection there. So doing exercises like this really helped me bring my core strength back up and my leg strength back up.
Keep going. We're working our core a little bit. Squeeze your hands together. And that'll activate our shoulders too.
So make sure you're breathing at the same time.
So now we're doing the legs. If you cannot lift up your leg, don't worry about it. If it hurts, you don't need to lift it. If it feels okay, go for it. We're going foot into center, and then the other foot into center.
You can go as high or as low as you want to here.
You're gonna have one hand on the back of your neck, and then you're gonna go in, and then you're gonna open up that chest.
Reach the arms up, coming into a forward fold. And then we're gonna come into a halfway lift, fold, rise up, and then coming back to end in Tadasana.
The key after surgery or while you're on dialysis is to keep moving. And keep in mind, doing these workouts like this that Mikey's doing helps with your mental health as well, not just your physical health. So it's very important to exercise and to keep fit.
I want you to bend into one knee, hinge that hip behind you, and then take a big breath in between. Other side.
We're gonna do a forward arm reach and a side arm reach. Let's go for 30 seconds.
Right here. Make sure you breathe, don't hold your breath.
If you want to grab a dumbbell, or if you don't have a dumbbell, grab a water jug, you can grab a bag with books, bag with cans, water bottle, anything that creates a little bit of tension.
So lead with the elbow and then row. Nice and slow on the way down. Row, squeeze for a second, so breathe in on the way down, and then breathe out.
Sweep the hand back, down and around and up. Inhale up, exhale, sweep it down.
Inhale, widen, right back, left front. Exhale, shorten, right front, left back.
And then we're gonna lunge and curl. Come back, lunge and curl.
Opposite hand, opposite leg, and bring it up. So that's one. Nice and slow, up.
And then we're just gonna lift our arms up to the side to shoulder height for the first two. And then let's move further over your head.
1, 2.
Step behind, circle. Behind, circle.
You know, after being on dialysis, sitting down so much, I felt I had some lower back pain. If you have that, this working a core is what you need to do.
Let's try to make some big circles now.
Inhale, come forward.
Then we're gonna bring our knee up to our hand.
All the way up, all the way down.
You can bring them up or down or just hold them in front. You do your level. Good work.
Did you know your lifestyle choices can significantly impact your kidney health? Staying hydrated, eating a balanced diet that's low in salt, maintaining a healthy weight, and moving regularly can all help protect your kidneys. Small changes in daily habits can make a big difference in keeping your kidneys functioning well. The Kidney Foundation, in partnership with the BC government, has created a unique and complementary online platform to help support the physical, mental, social, and spiritual well-being to help you protect your kidney health. We have designed and customized this content with your kidneys in mind. The Kidney Foundation's Kidney Wellness Hub is a free online platform with tons of great tools, interactive resources, and videos, all to help you stay active, eat well, boost your mental well-being, plus opportunities to get connected and stay social. Don't miss our cooking classes, our new Walking to Wellness series, and our wellness coaching to support you to make those positive lifestyle changes and stick to them, and so much more. Join today and receive a free journal. And now, you know.
Welcome to Come Cook With Us. We're excited to wrap with you and just kind of pull a bit gently. And then I'm going to roll it over like this. Finally, I'm just going to pop my fish on top of this. So there you are. Oh, almost got away from me. My catch. Here we go. Got it back. And that's it. That's all I do.
It wouldn't be a Come Cook With Us episode.
I know, we love cabbage. I'm sorry. I know cabbage is maybe a bit boring to some of you, but we think it's amazing.
What we really try to send home with these is that if you can include a variety of foods, you're getting lots of different colors on your plate. You use some of these recipes, which again are different cultures, different foods that you might not try normally. They're gonna help you to get your overall nutrition from the food.
Tofu often gets a bad rap. A lot of people will avoid tofu because it's come up as a problem online when you're reading and all sorts of things. So what we want to do is dispel some of those myths around what you may have read or heard about tofu. Tofu is an excellent protein source. It's really, really a great way to boost your energy level. The majority of people living with kidney disease struggle getting enough protein. Tofu is light and it's airy and it's easy to digest. So it's a great source of protein for you without having that heaviness to it. You can see there's a theme in our cooking. Garlic is in everything. And onion is in everything. We just love these flavors, don't we? I'm all about flavor. Like if you're cutting out the salt, you gotta try to find flavor from other things. Part of feeling really good about the food you're eating is the color. It's the eye appeal. You see all the different colors already represented in the salad. And you know, it's already making me hungry.
On the recipe, it said to marinate the chicken for 10 to 15 minutes. Does that would add some more taste to it?
You know where it really matters is the tofu, I think. Definitely, you should take the time to marinate tofu. With the chicken, honestly, I don't do that. I just pour it all on. And stick it in the oven. Lots of ways to be smart in the kitchen, but you've got a few ideas for us.
So we're gonna be swapping some salt for some herbs and spices today and show you how to make your own spice blend. We're gonna be swapping that oven for the microwave and for just prepping some cold prep.
Some high cost for lower cost options, especially when it comes to protein. You know, I get asked a lot, can I still eat pasta? And yes, you can, but what a good opportunity to add extra vegetables and a kick of protein when you are putting together a summer pasta dish. Thank you so much for joining us on Come Cook With Us, and I would call this a wrap.
Did your New Year's resolutions include creating a healthier lifestyle for yourself? The Kidney Wellness Hub has you covered. Some of our upcoming events include Art for Wellness. It's a form of self-care that helps us better understand ourselves. You don't need any special supplies or prior experience, just an open heart and a willingness to explore your creativity. We also have healthy eating made simple. Join a cooking session either live online or on demand. Choose whether to cook along or simply tune in for tips and inspiration in the kitchen. The recipes are great for anyone and they're kidney friendly too. And don't forget to nibble on some exercise snacks. Learn more about these 2 to 10 minute personalized snack breaks with the support of kinesiology students to guide you. No matter where you're starting from, we're here to support you in building healthy habits that can help prevent chronic disease. Your journey starts today. Join the Kidney Wellness Hub, where everyone is welcome.